Hello guys and gals, and we're back with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle coloring page. I had to get a reference pick for the other side of this page, but I did get the colors out, at least some of the colors for what we're about to do. Let's go ahead. Here we go. It's a word search. These are always fun. First of all, of course, we're going to color the pictures. Okay, so I realized that this is Leonardo and this is Donatello, but I don't know which of these turtles is Raphael and which is Michelangelo. So I'm just going to have to guess on that, probably. It probably doesn't really matter as long as they're each represented. But anyways, I do have... We'll get the colors out now. Since the weapons are shown, I do have silver. Okay. Let's see here. I have silver. I have gold. I usually use that on the weapons just to make them a little bit more sparkly. We have the headband colors, purple, blue, orange, red, and then the turtle colors. And then I'll think of something for the skateboards. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what we got here. I'm going to have to move the cardboard up a little bit. There we go. Oh, I also need brown. Oops, need brown. Let's see. Maybe mahogany, but I think I'll just use standard brown. Let's see. I think a light brown works pretty good. So we'll use light brown. There we go. So anyways. Then we'll do the word search. But until then, let's see. We'll start off with the bow staff here. Okay, and Donatello. Donatello is purple. So we'll use this violet purple color. Yeah. Let's see. I probably need to sharpen it, but we'll try it without sharpening it first. Do that. Headband purple. Just like that. Oh, that didn't show up very well. That's better. Well, not really. Sure, it's not showing up. There we go. Now it's better. Okay, so now we just have the the elbow pad. Elbow pad right here. I think that's what they're called. And then we have the little wrist things. Okay. And then the knees. Knee pads right here. Whenever you go skateboarding, you should always wear the proper padding. Let's see. We have red here. Let's see. A long time ago, I had a skateboard that had red wheels, so let's make the wheels red. And then green. Just like that. We do see some shell, and shell is usually dark green, so we'll just do that. Okay, we do see some shell on this side too, because it's forward facing. Okay. Learned quite a few things about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles since the last time I did one of these. I watched some kind of video, I don't remember what it was exactly called, but something about things you didn't know about childhood shows or something. And it's something I didn't actually remember. Basically, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles started out as like being like really not really heroes at all. They were like evil or something. But then later they were, sanitized down to be, kid-friendly. But to the point to where they swore a lot in the comics and stuff. I didn't realize that. In the source material, anyways. Now there's like a new canon, and stuff, so... It's fine. Oh. I don't have the yellow, do I? I'm going to need yellow. So, yeah, we're going to need the yellow and the brown. Oh, I already had the brown. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need yellow. I think it's just like right in here somewhere. Let's see. Preferred by teachers. Did you know? Okay, yellow. Here we go. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so now we have yellow. Always I do like the shell here yellow. Okay, so we're done with Donatello. Leonardo next. We'll just jump to Leonardo. That way I get to use my gold. Let's see. He uses the katana blades. I know some countries, they didn't have, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something because they were, like, banned or something because of the word ninja or something. Like the British or something didn't like the word ninja, which is kind of strange. Considering I've seen some of the shows that they put on the BBC. Anyways, let's see. Okay, that's silver. I don't think these two have their weapons out. So, let's see. Yellow. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so this is a different angle. It's kind of a side angle. Okay, so blue. I always use the light blue for, this is probably going to break, and I'm going to have to sharpen it again. But, we have, blue for Leonardo. Just like that. Okay, then for the knee pads. Oh, yep, it broke. That's what I thought would happen. I probably just need a better pencil sharpener. Okay, we do see part of the wristband right there. Oh, here's knee pads. Yeah. I want to make sure that I do all those. I think that's all of that. Okay, we will keep that like that. I can still use that. It's just awkward. So, now we have green. So, kind of like that. At least I think that's right. Okay. I probably should do the skateboards different colors, but I'm going to make them all the same color. Just easier for me when I do that. Okay. There we go. This one. Then brown. Okay. Oops. There. Brown. There we go. Oops, I missed a place. Right here. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Just make some judgment calls here. First of all, though, use the standard colors for skateboards. Just like that. And just like that. Now, this is going to be interesting because we have to go through here, thread the needle, just like that. There we go. And while we're at it, we might as well do this as well. There we go. And then red. Let's see. Okay, if we go by expression. Okay, I think that Raphael's probably this one. Just like that. We have the wrist, we have the elbow, knee. That's about all that we see in terms of that. Just like that. Okay. And like that. Red. Then we need to go yellow. There we go. Okay. Then Mikey. Okay, he's back facing. Okay. Okay. The orange here ought to be fine. Let's see, go like this, like that. Maybe what we see here is a skateboard. So we just need the dark green now. There we go. So, let's see. What color should we use to circle the letters? Maybe gold. Okay, so, ninjutsu. Well, we just take these in order. Ninjutsu. There it is. Well, no. I see skateboard. Skateboard. It's going to show up. This will show up. Okay, SK. T-E-B-O-A-R-D. Skateboard. Skateboard. Okay, we'll cross off skateboard. Ninjutsu. Well, we'll continue. Oh, there I see Splinter. I see Splinter. There we go. Splinter. Okay, I see brother. His brother, brothers. Okay, yeah, okay. So then we just brothers. Okay. S-E-I. Sensei. Okay, I see Sensei's right here. Sensei. That leaves ninjutsu, April, battle, awesome pizza. They must battle some... Oh, there's ninjutsu. Some awesome pizza. Ninjutsu. Okay, that leaves April. R-I-L. Okay, it's our first diagonal. April. O'Neill. Battle. 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 Awesome. A-W... Pizza. There we go. Pizza. It just is awesome. I'm sure I can see it eventually. There it is. Awesome. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now, we need the black colored pencil, and I think we're good. So, these are the only colors we'll need for this picture, I think. We have a foot soldier here. I had to look up a picture of a vintage foot soldier, so I think that at least this should be authentic. Red. Okay, so the foot icon is red. So, oops. Let me adjust this just a bit. That should be fine. Okay, so the background there is the foot icon. So we'll do that first. Just like this. I think in the original they were robots. Or they did that so people, you know, so kids wouldn't like punch actual people. So they had to say the foot soldiers were like robots. I'm going to move these colored pencils up here because they're kind of in the way right there. Okay, so okay, this is a continuation of the foot logo, the foot iconography. Okay. There we go. And as always, since we have the red out, we will usually, if it's a symbol like this, then it's red. So we'll just so let's see. So now silver. I think that the little things on their arms, like these, are all silver. We'll say they're all silver. Like this, 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 this. Just like that. Now, the silver doesn't show up very well. I get that. I think the straps would also be silver. Just like that. Okay. I know the silver doesn't show up very well, but that's okay. Let's see. The fists are... It depends, actually. It depends. I chose them as just being human hands. Maybe they're wearing purple gloves. I always kind of remember them as wearing purple gloves. But we'll do the hands later then. Let's see. The icon here on the forehead is red. It's like that. Okay, the hood itself is purple, along with the shroud right here. So, okay, let me check the eyes. White. Okay. At least I think this is like a vintage foot soldier design. I think this is basically based off the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show. Because it has, like, you know, Cruel But Cruel, Raphael Cool But Cruel, Party Dude, Michelangelo, you know, and Donatello Does Machines, you know, Radical Rat, Splinter being a Radical Rat. That's from, like, the very first series. And then, how far does that go? Okay, I see. It goes into black then. So, but I do kind of remember these guys being robots, if I remember right. In future, in later episodes, especially really the ones that were more accurate to the comics, they were people. I brought up in, I think it was a video I watched on most traumatic or moments in children's TV that were like really, really messed up. I brought up one that about Baxter Stockman. I mean, in like the first season, he got like turned into a fly or something. What else is purple? The belt and the pants. So you can't see the belt, but you can see the pants. The shoes are black. So we'll put this black. The pants, though, are purple. So we'll get right on that. But in one of the future ones, I don't remember which one it was. I want to say the 2012 version or something. Every time Baxter Stockman like messed up, they cut off a piece of his body or something, like he lost an arm or they like lost an eye, till all that he was like a brain in a jar, in a glass tube, an eye and a brain. Really tragic, very brutal. Okay, this is a knee, so we'll just get that all purple. Good. Okay. Okay. So then they wear black shirts. Yes, okay, they wear black shirts. Black boots. I think I'm done with the purple for now. Okay. Black. Okay. So, we'll do this. I want the true color to show through. So we'll just do this. But yeah, that was really an interesting series. I think I really enjoyed that series though, because it kind of delved more into the spiritual and the supernatural than like any of the other ones did before. Dealt with real issues and stuff like that. I thought it was darker, but it was more accurate to the franchise or to the source material. I loved it. Probably my favorite season was like the 2012 one. I think it was 2012. I don't know if I'm speaking right. It's basically, I think that was also the same one where that had the Tournament of Power, or their version of the Tournament of Power, where Michelangelo basically became like strongest in the universe, kind of by a fluke at first, but then in the rematch he like really proved that he was the best. Okay, I need some purple. There. Okay. And I've also had Yosaki Yojimbo, the Samurai Rabbit. Okay, we just have that in the middle to do. 2 colors. Let's go purple and black with red letters. Purple first. So we'll go purple. Just like this. Seems fitting. Purple. Make the insides purple. Kind of like this. Might as well go up here. Rinse and repeat. Not going to worry about covering every square centimeter with color. It conveys the idea anyways. So that blocks that. Can we hold the paper down? The cardboard barely reaches that far. So, I'm going to move forward a little bit. Oh, it's there now, it does. There we go. There. Oops. Now black. Again, we're just going to convey the illusion that there's color there in most of these. Just like this. Just like this. And red. I mean, the foot logo is red, so we might as well make these letters red. Kind of just like that. Have to hold the page in place. Okay, that's that. I think. Oh wait, the hands. Okay. We'll use pink for flesh tone. Kind of just like that. It might be a little bit too pink, but it's the best I can do for flesh tones. There we go. Kind of just like that. Okay. So we used all of these colors here for this page. Well, for this page and this page. But anyways, up next we have Raphael. Next week will be Raphael, rather. Cool but Cruel. And Splinter. Radical Rat. Yeah. Then the week after that is Spot the Differences. Color Raphael twice. And Shadow Match. We'll have Casey Jones, Splinter, and April. And then we'll just match the shadows. This one shouldn't take too long. But anyways, That is going to do it for this video, though. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.